Harper Audio presents 21 Days to Resilience, How to Transcend the Daily Grind, Deal with the Tough Stuff, and Discover Your Strongest Self, by Zelana Montminy, Doctor of Psychology. Performed by Heather Henderson. Introduction. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Helen Keller. A few years ago, a headline in the New York Times caught my attention. What if the secret to success is failure? The article was about how two principals at very different schools, one was the head of a charter school with diverse low-income students, and the other the head of a private school that had mostly affluent students, were working together to better their students' chances for success. The article quoted the charter school's principal on who he thought would succeed, and it wasn't going to be the kids who got the best grades. It wasn't the happiest ones, the ones who had the strongest social skills, or those who rated highest on intelligence tests. It was the ones who were able to recover from a bad grade and resolve to do better next time, to bounce back from a fight with their parents and work through it better next time, to resist the urge to go out to the movies and stay home and study instead, to persuade professors to give them extra help after classes. It dawned on me that the students who will succeed are resilient above all else. I started looking more closely at resilience and quickly realized that these students share this vital skill with the strongest, most successful and content people in the world. We do so much of what we think will make us blissful, but then why are so many of us unhappier than ever before? The code to unlocking happiness and success isn't in fact the quest for it. My experience and research have shown that happiness is actually much easier to attain if we stop focusing on it so much. Although this might sound counterintuitive, happiness shouldn't be the end goal if you're actually trying to be happy. I'm a happiness expert. And yes, I'm telling you that our frantic search for happiness is leading us astray primarily because we are fixated on the wrong things. We desperately try to capture good feelings for ourselves, which alienates us from others. As contagious as happiness can be if we express it, the process of attaining it that we've primarily been taught can be a very lonesome pursuit, which further decreases happiness. Plus, we overestimate how thrilled certain achievements are going to really make us. When we don't feel those emotions we expected, we keep striving for more and more that similarly doesn't produce the feelings we hope for, continuing a vicious cycle. Lasting happiness requires building upon your strengths and persevering. It's not about achievements or experiencing fleeting positive thoughts and feelings. The words happiness and resilience get thrown around often, it seems. Because of this, we've tuned out. They have lost their powerful meaning. Overuse doesn't make these concepts any less important, though. In fact, they are more important than ever before in our world. I've noticed people these days expect others to solve their problems and often blame society for their issues. In this age of instant gratification and quick results, people seem to get uncomfortable when they have to work hard and problem solve. They reject negative feelings like the plague. But that's not going to make them any happier. In fact, it's healthy, almost necessary, to sometimes not be happy in order to find lifelong well-being. Negative feelings aren't entirely bad. While they clearly don't feel good, they can actually be important tools for growth and learning. And while our environment definitely affects our lives, it is entirely up to us to have the strength to overcome whatever is thrown at us. That vital muscle, our ability to overcome and learn from our challenges, resilience, is often unfortunately neglected. We need to become more resilient to be happy. I wrote this book to help you do that. We're still learning more about the complex trait of resilience every day, but recent research has begun to identify its environmental, neurological, and even possible genetic sources. While there is much that we still don't know about it, we do know that it's not entirely genetic.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?